Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Ayokunle Omoni, and today we have another doctor in our midst. His name is Dr. Nnamdi.
Oh, thank you, Eli.
Yeah.
My name is Nnamdi Big Adoma, but just call me BIG or Big for short. Yeah.
Okay, so
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's our pleasure. So Dr. Nnamdi Adoma is a medical doctor as well, and also currently doing his master's program at the University of Hull, right?
Yes, correct.
In the UK. And today he's going to shed light on how to apply into UK universities, either undergrad or master's program. So, Dr. Big, the floor is yours. Give us a kind of overview for a JJC out there who has absolutely no clue about how to go about the whole process. So, what's the first thing to do? What's the first step?
Okay. Of course, when it comes to university applications, whether masters or undergrad, I think the first step is usually what do you want to study? As a person, what are your strengths? It depends on your academic background as well. Are you coming straight from, for undergraduate now precisely, are you coming straight from secondary school, or you do have A levels and stuff? So you see there are different types of exposure and experience as well. So for the UK, basically, one main route of application is through the Ucas. Yeah, and if you go to the British Council, there are steps to be taken when it comes to applying to Ucas. First of all, you decide on your university, and your decision on university can be based on many factors. It could be financial. Some universities are more expensive than the others.
Okay.
It could also be area, that's location, particularly in the UK. Do you want to be as close to the center, which is London, as close as possible, or you're willing to go further north, which is close to Scotland or even Scotland as well, or are you willing to go to Wales? It depends on what you want. Do you want to stay in mainland England, or you want to stay in the coastal area?
Okay.
I'm saying this because I'm saying it because
about the location. So location is
okay.
important in identifying the right university.
Yes, it's very important. And what you must understand is that the further you stay away from London, the cheaper the cost of living is going to be.
Okay.
So it's not like it's going to be like significantly cheaper, but of course it will be cheaper to an affordable rate, relatively, of course. So yeah, I think that's one for me. That's one. These are major decisions before you even pick your course, and then you move on to picking your course of study, and that course of study will also kind of direct you or give you a more how will I put it? It will kind of reduce the sample size in terms of selecting the school to go to, because not all schools offer all courses. Some courses are specific to certain schools, you understand? So after you've chosen your university and college and your course, then you go on to the Ucas, which is the Universities and Colleges Admission Service. So that's the major website for undergraduate admission in the UK.
Ucas,
so through the Ucas, Universities and Colleges Admission Service. Yeah. So you register and apply to Ucas. Of course, you need specific documents. And for those who have A levels, they'll ask you for your grades and stuff. So you just supply the documents. There are a couple of them, which I cannot state specifically, but it will be as normal as applying to any other university or any other platform. Yeah, they may also ask you for your English language certificate, like IELTS and all. So there are certain requirements. There are certain standards when it comes to English. I think for most of them, I think a 6.5 should be okay in all section: writing, reading, speaking, and listening.
What's the name of the English test?
IELTS, International English Language Testing System.
So you must have an average of 6.5 in each.
6.5. Yes, 6.5.
Reading, writing.
Yes. I think for some, it depends on the school. Each school have their own cutoff when it comes to English. So you have to find out the cutoff for your school and for your course. But they could be as lenient as even allowing a 6 in writing, especially because writing is more difficult than listening, reading, and speaking. So yeah, for some they allow 6. I think there should be schools that even allow 5.5.
Oh, really?
But I can't state them specifically, yeah, but it's just about doing your research and you should be able to come up with a number of schools that meets your criteria. Yeah.
Okay, so basically, it doesn't mean you can't apply directly to university. You have to apply through Ucas. Ucas is like a central body, right?
Yeah, it's like a central portal for application. I want to believe that it should be possible to apply to schools directly. But Ucas is what I know and what I actually applied through during my own time. Yeah, but yeah, for certain universities, they have some foundation programs that you could apply to directly for the universities, and through the foundation programs, you could then be given admission to start on the first year. For those who are just fresh out of, let's say, college or secondary school, but as we have it back in Nigeria, you could go through the foundation program if you do not have A levels. And through that foundation program, if you pass the courses, which most people do, because they're going to teach you what you need to pass the courses. So you can progress to the year one or first year of your course in that particular university, or even in partner universities that use the same foundation program. A couple of educational institutions like the Kaplan, Into Foundation, they offer these foundation programs that allows you to progress to your particular course of study. It doesn't have to be in the university where you had the program. It could also be in other partner universities, like I mentioned. Yeah. So I think it's not just the Ucas. The Ucas is like the most popular and the well-known one, but there are other ways to get into these universities. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, what documents are kind of essential? What are the essential documents needed for application?
Yeah, it depends on what you have as an individual. For example, let me use Nigeria, like West Africa, for example. If you have your O levels, which is the secondary school living certificate, you need your English proficiency. I think they're going to ask you for English proficiency, to be honest. Yeah, even if you're Nigerian, they're going to ask you for that. Another thing you also would need. Another thing you also would need might be like your secondary school results, like this first term, second term, and all that kind of results. Like they usually have it. Yeah. Right. It's first and second term, right? Because I think I've forgotten how it works in terms of I think it just it's first, second, and third term. Yeah, first, second, and third term. Yeah. So I think they might ask you for maybe like your senior secondary or something, because they might just want to have a look at your performance. You understand?
So that means transcript.
Yes, that's like your transcript. Yeah. Then that's all you might need, and of course your passport, because they need your biodata page to confirm your identity and all that. Yeah, maybe proof of address. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is that there are documents that you can just go to your drawer and pick them up. So you already have them. It's nothing new. But I'd advise anyone who is planning to apply to the UK to get the IELTS test done, whether or not you would need it, because universities change their requirements every year, every single year. So you just have to be ready. And the best way to be ready is to have your English proficiency test done and ready for your application.
The English test, if for example, if I do an English test, let's say last year, is this still valid this year, or was it?
Yes, IELTS is valid for 2 years. 2 years. Valid for so it's 2 admission cycles, so you can use it for 2 admission cycles. So if you wrote IELTS this year, it's valid for this year, 2023 and 2024. So you could use it for 2 successive years, admission cycles.
Okay.
And also it depends on when you wrote the IELTS as well, because the expiration starts counting from the date you wrote the exam, not actually the date the result was issued. Yes. Okay.
So for someone who, like, let's say just a random student out there, right, wants to start applying, I just want to summarize for people watching. So the first is to get your documents, like we said, your passport, your transcript, your high school certificate.
Get your English test ready.
The English test. Then you go to Ucas website, right?
Ucas. Ucas.
UCAS, right?
UCAS.
UCAS.org or .what?
Ucas.com.
Ucas.com.
I will just confirm that.
Okay, so on
Yeah,
Ucas,
yeah, Ucas.com, yes, Ucas.com.
so on Ucas.com, I haven't actually checked the website before. So what are we expecting from that website? Is it like there are a list of universities they you find their requirements, right? Then you apply.
Yeah, there you register, you put in your details, yes, and
Mhm.
then you open an account. Then
Okay.
you can search for universities there, you can search for
Okay.
courses. So
Exactly.
yeah, you can also, it's just one place where you register and apply to every college or university in the UK who are recognized by the British government as
Okay.
educational institutions. So it's even safer for you
Yeah, yeah.
because if a university is listed there or a college is listed there, it means that it is recognized by the
Yeah.
government and the certificate is recognized here as well. So I think it's even safer
There's no
that way to
question
do
about
it.
certification.
Yes, there is no question. Yeah.
Yeah, my next question now is once you apply, they are going to reach out. I mean, the university will reach out to you, right? Probably
Yeah,
to.
yeah. Once you apply, they will, of course, they will acknowledge the receipt of your application,
Mhm.
and of course, it will go through the normal screening and process, and probably some universities will give you time in which they could get back to you. Yeah,
Okay.
but it's usually there's usually like an admission cycle. I don't
Mm.
know when exactly that is, but
Yeah, I was
we
about to.
already know that. Yeah, we know that the undergraduate courses in the UK starts in September.
Mhm.
So September of every year, usually second week. So
Okay.
if you're thinking of coming in if you're thinking of applying applying to start in September
Mhm.
2023, because 2022 cycle is already gone.
Well, yeah.
You understand? So if you're thinking of starting in September, that means you'll be applying somewhere around June, July, May, June, July.
Yeah.
Yes, to have enough time to apply for your visa and move to the country. I think just that's just
Yeah. So any
basic
application
way
fee.
to say it. Yeah. Pardon?
So is there any application fee?
Yes, the application fee is £22.50p
Okay.
for single choice or £27 for multiple courses. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're applying for just one course, then it's £22.50. If you're applying for multiple courses in different universities, then it's £27. Yeah. It's on the Ucas website. You can find out for yourself as well. Yeah.
Okay. So how long does it take to complete the entire application? I mean, the entire admission process.
It depends on if you have all your documents ready,
Yeah.
and yeah, it just depends on the applicant. But I think there should be a deadline because, of course, the universities have their deadlines for submission. So there should be an application window.
Mhm.
Yeah, for UCAS. I'm just guessing it should be. There should be sufficient time for you to also apply for your visa as well. So they'll take all
Okay.
that into consideration. So it will depend on the university and on the course. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So apart from those listed documents, right, the passports, the English proficiency test,
Proficiency. Yeah.
your transcript, your high school results, any other thing to improve your chance. For example, for people applying for masters, right, and they don't have good GPA, like how do you improve your chances? Do I need to get maybe to get a reference letter or to have what's it called, work experience or anything to do to improve my chances?
Yeah, yeah. Work experience is very important because when you're writing your personal statements, UK is evidence based. Yeah, you could make a lot of noise and make lots of speeches,
Yeah.
but if you don't cite examples where you have done those things, it's just like recruitment, like for employment. When you apply for a job and you're called for interview,
Mm.
they're gonna ask you some questions and they expect you to be able to back up every answer with facts.
Yeah.
If you say you are an empathetic person, if you say you are compassionate, when have you shown these attributes? Do you understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's usually a better flow when writing personal statement when you're talking from personal experience.
Mm.
Both of us could have similar attributes in our personal statement, but scenarios in which we exhibited these attributes might be different. So that is what makes your personal statement unique. It's not the fact that you're empathetic. As human beings, we are expected to be empathetic and
Yeah.
compassionate towards
Yeah.
one another. But the difference is how have you been able to use this in a normal situation?
Mm.
So,
Mm.
yeah, that's where the work experiences and volunteering especially comes in. So you should try to. It could just be situations at home where you've been able to help out. It could be where you've been able to help someone outside. It doesn't have to be like an official setting.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are basically just asking you about your life. Who are you? How do we know this is what you actually want to do? How do you know
Mm.
this is what you want to do? you feel like you're gonna wake up tomorrow morning and just change your mind? Are you sure this is what you want to do? How sure are you? You understand? So it's all experiential. Yeah.
Okay. And with the reference letter as well from maybe
yeah. I think a good personal statement can actually sort of override a poor result.
Okay.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I think any individual who has passed through an educational system and passed the course is competent, in my opinion. Yeah, I think grades are good. Grades are good. Yeah, you are expected to be able to meet up the demands of that course.
Yeah.
You don't have to be exceptional. So just prove that this is what you really want to do. And you can, in your personal statement, you can also address reasons why you think your result was poor.
Okay.
Where do you think you got it wrong? And what do you think you can do to improve? Just by sort of proving them that this is actually not your capacity or your capability. You are actually better than that, because you were sick, or, maybe finances weren't just there and you just had to just keep working extra jobs to put yourself through school. That could affect performance as well. So it's individual. People have different reasons why they perform poorly. Yeah, it's not because they are not intelligent enough or something. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So sell yourself. It's all about selling yourself. Yeah.
Okay. So, Dr. Big, thank you so much for shedding light on the application process, guys. Please, I'm going to write. If you have any question, you guys can comment down below. Dr. Big will be on the comment section answering you guys' question as well. And click the like button if you haven't yet. And again, in our next episode, we'll be talking about how to, apply to universities UK universities that offer scholarship programs. And also in another episode, we are going to be talking about how to apply for the UK student visa. So you have to keep it locked on this channel. And if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe if you're new. And we'll see you guys again the next time. Thank you. Peace.
All right, guys.